Happy Independence Day weekend to my fellow blood brothers and sisters in arms. We're celebrating a little additionally here in the state of Maine because not only is it our independence from Britain that we're celebrating, but this year, it's 200 years ago that we got our independence from the state of Massachusetts. And that's something that we think is pretty important too. It's our bicentennial celebration. Maine separated from Massachusetts in 1820, and since then we've been moving into the freedom category, and they've been moving, well, somewhere else. So we have a few reasons to celebrate this season. My primary reason for coming out to the range today and bringing you along was to measure a little bit of practical accuracy with the CMMG Banshee, utilizing the Sightmark Wolverine and the American manufacturing XXX K-Jet sound suppressor. As it turned out, I'm working in between rainstorms. Again, imagine that, just under showers though, none of this all-day soaking stuff. And the humidity is about 109%, so I think if I move my hand fast enough, you'd be able to actually see it cut the air. So I picked a pretty miserable day for trying to shoot anything for accuracy and not having safety glasses fog up, but I'm going to have a little bit of fun while I'm here anyway. Of all the things that we discuss, the one thing you would assume would have the least amount of subjectiveness would be accuracy testing, right? We all know the platform, the ammo, the distance, the method, and the temperature, the barometric pressures, all of these things are recorded, so we just measure the group and we go on from there. Well, accuracy means different things to different people. For instance, if you're a bench rest shooter, the accuracy that you're going to be measuring is going to be far different than someone that utilizes pistols, either in competition or in their line of work for self-defense. Their measurement of accuracy is going to be entirely different. Someone that's a shotgunner is going to have a different measurement of accuracy than a subgunner. Subgunners measure things altogether differently. So practical accuracy is one that I like to look at, and that is the application of accuracy that best applies to the firearm you're testing and the type of uses it's typically going to see. With a gun like the Banshee or any 9mm in this case, AR pistol platform gun or PCC pistol caliber carbine, most of that type of use, most of the performance it's going to get with me is going to be from, I don't know, maybe 15 yards to 45 yards. Inside of that, I would most normally use a pistol, and outside of that, I would use a rifle, something with a little bit different ballistic capabilities. It's far too humid, and I'm shooting in between rain showers when I can. It's not going to make a whole lot of sense for me to try to measure any measurable accuracy, I guess, on a day like today. I don't have very much time here, it seems. So I'm going to put some rounds downrange in the practical zone that I typically would anyway, 15 to 25 yards on the shootsteel.com plates, and we'll have a little bit of fun before we get rained out of this place for the day. It's a fun little platform. It's nice and small, it's short, it's compact, it's light, the recoil is minimal, it functions fantastic. And if we do our part, the rest of this is going to put rounds where we want them. So how fun is that? It's starting to come down a little bit. I'm going to pack up the electronics and the Banshee and get them out of the rain quick. But I want to thank you for joining me on this Independence Day weekend. I want to thank you for following the channel. Some of you have been following us for an awful long time. I want to make sure that you have a nice, enjoyable Independence weekend, and there's a lot to celebrate. It's funny because some of the members of our government are asking us not to celebrate our independence because of all this corona foolishness going on. And to me, when people are celebrating their independence from a tyrannical government, when their government tells them not to celebrate, that doesn't really compute to me. So we're celebrating. You can bet your rear end we're celebrating. And like I said at the beginning, here in the state of Maine, we're not only celebrating our independence in the traditional fashion, but we're celebrating our bicentennial independence from the state of Massachusetts. How cool is that? So thanks for joining me today. I wish the weather was a little bit better and we had a little bit more time, but we're going to play the hand we were dealt. If you enjoyed this video, please click like, share us with your friends in your vast social media universe, subscribe to the channel both on YouTube and on Full30, and make sure you hit notify so you know when we upload new material. If you'd like a peek behind the scenes and a little faster look at the stuff we do, Patreon is the right place for that. And if you'd just like to talk guns, probably the best place to do that is Facebook at facebook.com/guntestvids, where we try to participate every day. Till next time, have fun and be safe.